Having already brought a close to one championship this week, it's time to bring a close to the other. So we're going to jump into the Formula 3s, which this week comes from Spa. Regular viewers to the channel will know that I absolutely love Spa, and it's been a bit of hit and miss as to how we've gone here. Earlier on in the season, we raced the Radicals, and although I was feeling confident, we had an absolutely torrid time. But I'm hoping that we can have a bit of a better attempt at it in the Formula 3s to see us off with a bit of a bang. Hopefully, though, the bang is not me hitting a wall or another person. Anyway, guys, let's jump in and see how it went. All right, here we are on the grid for the final race of the season in the Formula 3s at Spa-Francorchamps. We have qualified in P4. And, yeah, it should be a good race, this one. Really like driving here, one of my favourite tracks. Looks like it's going to be quite competitive, so we'll be trying to survive the first couple of laps, keep out of trouble, and then see if we can build on from there. But yeah, looking forward to this one. Always looking forward to Spa. Just as long as I, like I say, don't have any whoopsies into turn one. Of course, now I've just said that, that's probably exactly what will happen. Waiting on 2 more cars to grid, and then we will be ready to go. Alright, here we go. For the final time this season. In the Formula 3s.
Okay, Nick, get ready. Green, green, green. The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 19 Celsius. As in La Source. It looks like Alexandra.
Right side. Hold your line. Clear right.
Well, well, well.
Che banda de normale. Todo.
The leaders took each other out. I mean, the leader looked like he span.
Why?
Wasn't really a lot that they could have done.
Car right.
Car number 2 couldn't
Hold your line.
avoid, unfortunately.
Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Clear right.
Perfect start, mate. This is great.
Didn't want to battle that one too hard. Especially with first lap cold tyres.
Stay between the lines, please, Nick.
Car right. Clear right.
Keep it between the lines. Track limits.
Come on, Miguel, what was that, dude?
There's an incident in Belgium. We think it might be Langer. Sarah, car number 21, is now leading. We've been called into the pits by the stewards for repairs.
Yeah, Langer, I'm really sorry about that, mate. I was holding my brakes. The guy behind me, like, if you watch back on the replay, the guy behind me just tagged me, and there was nothing I could have done, mate. I'm really sorry.
What's your speed limit in the pits? Pit lane speed limit is
Sounds
72
reasonable.
kilometers per hour. Right front, 97%. Left rear.
All right, let's have a
97.
look at that. So, that's why, like, I don't understand. I genuinely don't understand what he was doing. The thing is, though, it's like... It's a 0x contact incident like we had the other week with at the Navarra circuit. Like, I just don't understand what Miguel's trying to achieve here. I don't like to like point fingers and stuff, but that's just... There's no need for that at all. I mean, and like I say, unfortunately, I am holding the brakes. I'm trying to stop the car here. But at that point, there's nothing they could have done. The only thing like the guy behind could have done is slammed, like tried to brake and cut down the inside, but yeah, just ruined both our races there. Well, I don't really want to end the season like this, so I'm gonna try and have another go at this one at some point. So, yep. Hopefully we can go better in the next one. All right, it's the next day, and we're back at it. Hopefully we can have a bit of a better... Well, let's just say hopefully we can survive lap 1 at least. Let's just, you know, small increments and everything. This one we've got 27 runners, and we've qualified in P8, car number 5. Yeah, I mean, qualifying's not my strong point by any means. Definitely have more time compared to what I set in qualifying to my 1 lap pace. So yeah, I guess we'll see how this one goes. I say.
Good luck, have fun.
Hopefully we can have a better result than last night, at least.
Also, good luck. Everything.
Just waiting for some more cars to grid here. Everyone seems to be sort of jotting around a bit at the minute. It's really weird. But yeah, I'm going to take our normal sort of start here. Just hold the brake, full throttle. It's not the quickest way to start, of course, but
La primera curva Fortnite y todo, ¿eh?
I'm really not sure like how to launch this car with clutch. So
Si no, no tiene gracia.
yeah, we'll anyway, get ready for the off here.
Okay, standing start. Okay, Nick, get ready. Green, green, green.
On your right.
All right, we're away. Lost position off the start, but let's just get settled in here.
Right side. Hold your line. Clear right.
There's an incident in Bruxelles. You think it might be David? Car ahead is Asturias, car number 20, and their rating is 1.3.
Bad exit on the corner, but We haven't got somebody right behind us going down here this time to prove Blanchimont,
ahead is
so
increasing. It's now 0.8.
it's settled into lap 1. Let's just try and settle into the race and see if we can pull some time back.
There's an incident in bus stop. It looks like it's Drake. The gap to Campos behind is increasing. It's now
Right.
1.0 seconds. B7. Okay, Nick. The next car is
Thank you.
car number 2, A license.
So that's a net gain of 1 the first lap. We've got enough distance around us now where we can hopefully just try and settle into the race a little bit more. It was a bit scruffy on some of the corners and the exits in the first lap.
Latour, car number 4, is leading the race.
Still not feeling the tyres are quite there.
The gap to Bean ahead is now 1.5.
Really pushing the limits there. Poo on both times. We've been dangerously close to picking up an off track. Managed to keep it in limits. It's been a bit scruffy at the minute. Not being very smooth on, especially in that corner there. Taking too much curb.
The leader has just done a 212.6. You've just done a 213.6.
Good run through the source. Two seconds to the guy behind now as well, so just need to continue to build that. If we can chase down the guys in front, all good. But
The gap in front is now 1.7. Incident in turn 9. It looks like Campos.
guy behind us has had an incident.
¿Qué? ¿Tú no miras para entrar o cómo que lo tuyo?
A little bit better. Not so much curb there, didn't hit the inside curb, but wasn't really anywhere near the apex, so definitely a lot more speed to be carried on the exit there. Two cars in front though, battling hard again.
Looks like P3's gone off in bus stop. That's a new fastest lap for Oriola, 212.5. That last lap was a 2:13.5.
Just a little bit too far behind to not pick up any draft here, which is unfortunate.
The gap ahead is now 1.2.
I'm back.
Need to tidy up poo on. Not getting good run through there at all. Shouldn't really have shifted up early there. That's better. Kept the speed up, kept off the curb, but kept it tighter to the apex there as well. So better run, but unfortunately Brandon in front is going to have draft here on Danny, so it's going to sort of neutralise any advantage I might have got there out that corner.
The gap in front is now 0.9.
The difference there the slipstream makes. Was able to pull 3/10 out of me on the straight alone just by having the draft. We got double draft as well.
David, car number 9, is now leading.
The black car there drifting very wide through Puon. Locked up the inside.
The gap to B6
Right, so
ahead is increasing. It's now 1.1.
had to go down to second to get extra rotation. Unfortunately, that's dropped me right off the back just so I was starting to hone in on the back of these guys. But let's keep doing what we're doing. And you know, still a long way to go in this race. Still time to come back at this one.
New fastest lap for Oriola, 2:11.8. Oriola, car number 6, is now in the lead. B7, come on, focus. We need more speed. Don't try to brake later, just concentrate harder. That lap was a 2:13.8.
Alright, we're back to 9/10 again, but again, gonna have the double draft. Well, he's the same distance now behind the car in front of him, so actually he's not going to be in the draft. So The gap's going to stabilise at 9/10 for the time being. Bad run through no name, but only cost me a 10th in the end.
The gap to Bean in front is now 0.8.
Probably need to pick him off so he hasn't got the draft. The draft, I think, is what's keeping him ahead at the minute. Pretty bad exit from the bus stop there from myself.
That lap time was 2:13.3. That's your quickest lap.
Bad run through the source. So once again, advantage gain, advantage lost. Just can't seem to get in
Gap
that
to
range.
Bean ahead is increasing. It's now 1.3.
Went 4/10 quicker than Danny last lap.
The car ahead is Garcia, car number 11.
That's what I want. I want them to battle. It's brought me right into it now. Try and put them under pressure.
All right, Nick, that's half distance. Fuel levels are fine. That was a 2:13.8. Your lap times are pretty consistent.
Just locked up a little bit. That was unfortunate. Drop back again now. Yeah, I wasn't going to force anything there. Just take them on
half
time.
fuel. You've used half your fuel.
So I broke a little bit earlier at the bus stop. Just lock the front right again there. Oh, he's gone wide.
Sweet pass, mate. Okay, Nick. The next car is Bean, car number 2, A license.
Let's go get chasing Danny. Sorry, Brandon.
David, car number 9, is now in the lead.
Danny went off. So we have done a faster lap than Brandon in front by 0.3 of a second, so we've definitely got the pace. We just need to keep our head down now for a few laps.
The gap to Garcia behind is now 1.7 seconds. P6, that lap time was 2:14.1. The gap to Bean ahead is now 1.7.
But he's got no slipstream now, so let's see what he can do when he's on his own. He's lucky to get away with that. As I said at the first race of the season at Le Mans, the car bottoms out at times over the middle of the track. Here it's a tendency to bottom out over the curbs if you get on the curbs, so that's what I did. Very, very lucky indeed to not have a moment there.
The gap to Bean ahead is now 1.8 seconds.
Problem is now I can feel the tyres are starting to give up.
Good lap.
Four to
That's your
go.
quickest so far.
Into the 12s. We were 3 and a bit tenths quicker.
The gap to Bean ahead is now 1.7 seconds.
Just need to find a little bit more. Still locking that front right. Should catch on the pack in front. as far as it is to me, to Brandon. That's the gap to him in the car in front, so I need to catch Brandon before he catches the car in front realistically, if I want to try and gain an extra place here. Locking the brakes isn't going to help though.
The gap to P5 in front is now 1.7 seconds. That lap was a 2:13.4.
Alright, the gap has increased in the car in front of Brandon now, so we just need to be wary of Danny behind, because Danny's now reeling us back in a little bit. We lost half a second there through those silly little mistakes.
The gap to Garcia behind is now 1.7.
Oh, Brandon's really picked up the pace there, or I've had a really sloppy sector. Probably the latter. Brandon's really pushed the limits there. I keep seeing puffs of gravel being flown up. Hoping and praying that it's a mistake, but as of yet, there's no such luck for me.
David,
to go after
car
this
number
one.
9 is now leading. Two laps left. That was a 2:13.2.
A little bit more cautiously there. Try and get a better exit. Especially given that the tyres are starting to give up. Didn't want to lock them up under braking.
1.5 seconds.
Don't think we're going to be able to do anything to Brandon here. Ah, picked up an off track. No.
We've had a cut warning. Keep it tidy, please, Nick.
It's me just trying to extract a little bit more to see if I can actually gain this time to Brandon, but gotta be wary because mistakes like that is what will cost me P6. Danny is waiting in the wings there to snatch it if I make a mistake. One more to go. White flag.
One more lap to go.
Tyres were trying to light up there on exit. Managed to control it. Just need to maintain the gap and we'll be alright for Danny. Got them covered off. Dangerous.
The gap behind is now 1.8 seconds.
Just a bus stop now to navigate. Don't think anybody's close enough to anybody else really to go for a lunge here. Bit cautious there through there, but there we go. P6 finished.
P6, there's the finish. Good drive.
Good racing, everybody. Good racing. Yeah, average result. Definitely, it was an improvement from where we started for sure.
Good race, guys. Good race.
It would have been interesting had the cars in front of me not had like draft and slipstream, whether or not I would have been able to sort of catch them up. I just feel like when I was just outside, around about a second behind the car in front.
Very clean at the front. Yeah, it was enjoyable.
Just the draft that was kind of keeping them ahead. Yeah, so would have been nice with a bit of slipstream, but you know what? To round out the season like that, after the disaster we had last night as well, given the clean race, I'll take it. But anyway, we're going to bring this one home to the pits. And while we do that, we'll go and take a look at the results. This was split 3 of 4, and the strength of field was 1,367. Very popular combo this week, it seems. We were car number 5, we started P8, and we came home in P6. Our fastest lap of the race was a 2 minute 12.877. Fastest lap of the race by Oriole was a 2 minute 11.754, so 1.1 seconds slower than the fastest lap. We had a single instant point, and we take 69 championship points. We gain 0.19 on our safety rating, takes to 3.29. And 52 iRating takes to 1,561. So as with the Radicals, we'll take a look at the standings for the end of the season. As of the end of that race, we finish in 306th position overall with 515 points. In our division, Division 4, we actually come home in 27th position. And when we look at the UK and Ireland club, we come home in 31st position. Of course, this compares us against all splits and all abilities. So as you can see, the guy who finished on top was a 7.3k driver with almost 1,400 points. But yes, there we go. That wraps up the season. Very enjoyable indeed. Really enjoyed getting to grips with this car, and yeah, was able to at least take a win in this series. So yeah, great fun, and look forward to racing it again at some point in the future. And just like that, we have completed our racing in season 1 of 2025. And yeah, definitely a lot better race second time around. What's interesting is I actually hung around in the lobby of the first race for a bit afterwards, and let's just say the guy who took us out took another 2 people out later on in the race. So yeah, anyway, so yeah, I didn't really want to talk about it in that race. I kind of wanted just to put it behind me and focus on that race. But anyway, going back to the race we just run, like I said, in the cool down lap, I think the draft was probably the deciding factor there, and it was just they were just doing enough there to keep me outside of the draft, whilst they were able to utilize it themselves. But no, we kept it clean, and we was able to capitalize on the mistakes of others, and despite falling back to, was it P9, P10 on lap 1, we managed to recover back to P6. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the Formula 3 racing this season. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider giving it a like. And if you want to see more racing from me, make sure to hit subscribe, because there'll be plenty more coming real soon. If you want to get involved with the action on iRacing, head down to the description where you'll find a link, and hopefully I'll see you on track real soon. But all that's left for me to say is thank you very much for watching, and until next time, see ya.